My history teacher told me I'm not gonna make it in life because I don't want to sit and do this bullshit history work that she assigned us to do. Man, bro, it's like when you're great, fam, or when you're just different from the pack, it's like people always try to shit on your accomplishments and shit on who you are as a person, bro. Like, my 11th grade year, I had history. I'm pretty sure everyone takes history 11th grade year, right? So, my 11th grade year, I had history. And in the summer, man, in that 10th grade summer going into 11th grade, man, that was a great summer, bro. I was doing a lot of research. I was finding a lot of truths about the world, and a lot of those things that I found out about the world tied into history. You know what I'm saying? I knew in history class that they were gonna sit there and lie about black people being slaves and Christopher Columbus being the first person to discover America. You know, a little bullshit like that, right? So besides doing the history work, um, besides doing that work, I didn't do the shit. And I ended up not passing history my 11th grade year. I had to do summer school to pass it. But anyways, right? Um, so it was one day that we were in class, right? And the teacher tried sneak dissing me. Like, she had some type of animosity for me because I didn't want to do the work. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her, but I'm not doing this fake ass history work. Like, if I know this shit's not true, if I know black people didn't come from Africa, if I know Christopher Columbus wasn't the first person to discover America, if I know all these things and I know this shit is just a distraction, why am I sitting here and doing this bullshit history work, right? So, boom. She's in class explaining one of the assignments, right? And she basically sneak disses me. She's like, oh, because there's two people. There was me and this other dude. The other dude, I don't know why he didn't do his work, but I know the reason why I didn't do my work. It's not because I wasn't intelligent. It's not any of those things. It's due to the fact, man, I know that this lady is teaching me some bullshit, right? So she want to sneak this and talk about some, oh, those people. I forgot exactly what she said, but she's like, oh, those people that don't do their work, they're not going to be anything in life. They're not going to amount to anything in life. Let me tell you something, right? I don't know who she was feeling like thinking. I don't know if she believes she's God or the universe. I don't know who that lady thought she was to try to sit there and tell me what I'm going to be and what I'm not going to be. Whether I'm going to be successful or I'm not going to be successful. I don't know what she was trying to do. I don't know who she thought she was. I don't know who she thinks she is to make that decision. But you don't determine who I'm going to be in the future. I determine who I'm going to be in the future. You sitting here teaching fake history to children, and you want me to just sit there and just fucking do the shit like like I'm a slave, like I don't know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm trying to say? So, right. So that happened. She tried to sit there and tell me I'm not going to amount to anything in life because I don't want to sit there and do fake history work. Man, that school, bro, the school system is a fucking scam. But then at my old job, I used to work at Chick-fil-A, right? Tell me how I'm talking to my coworkers, right? And I asked my coworkers, like, yo, can you guys name 10 things that school taught you that you use on your day-to-day life? Basically trying to argue the point that school is fucking pointless, right? Tell me how this fucking white nigga want to come and be like, hey, excuse me, and he tell me I'm not going to be anything in life. Like, I don't know who the fuck these people think they are to try to sit there and tell me, like, what I'm going to be and what I'm not going to be. But I just laughed at the man. I was like, you know what, man? You have a great day. Imagine this, y'all. Imagine being in your 50s, 40s, however old that man was, right? Imagine being a grown, grumpy man to the point you tell someone that is 20 plus years younger than you that he will not amount to anything in life. Imagine being that lame. Imagine. Man. I said all this to say this. Don't listen to people and don't let someone else's projection make you feel, or don't believe someone else's projection. You know what I'm trying to say? Fuck them. Fuck their opinion, fuck their projection. Because at the end of the day, you know who you are. The universe knows who you are. God knows who you are. Whatever you want to call the higher power knows who you are. So don't let somebody else's insecurities and projections of them telling you you won't amount to anything because you have logical thinking. Let's think about it like this, bro. Nigga, all the millionaires and billionaires in the world think outside the box, bro. All the millionaires and billionaires think outside of the box. They knew school was bullshit. They knew we're in a fucking matrix. All the millionaires and billionaires know this shit, right? So why the fuck would I want to sit there and act like an average normal person like you guys and think school is beneficial and think we're not in a matrix and think all of these things when I could be thinking like a millionaire or a billionaire knowing that this shit is bullshit? Show me one millionaire that promotes school, please. Show me one millionaire that is a millionaire because of a degree. If you show me a millionaire or a billionaire right now that gets all their money from a college degree, if you DM me, I'll give you $1,000, bro. If you DM me and show me proof of a billionaire that gets all of his money from a college degree, I'll give you not $1 million. I'll give you $1,000 if you DM me proof of that. But anyways, man, this was a little yap session. Long story short, man, don't let these people get in your head, man. It's Mari Chosen. I'm out.